Welcome back to Charisco Crypto. Welcome, guys. Let's discuss. Let's see what is happening in the crazy world of crypto, guys. So, guys, happy Friday. So, you're all welcome. As you can see, with BYBIT also, Bitcoin is still trading sideways. So, Bitcoin is trading at 83,800. So, the good thing is that we haven't still deep below $82,000. So, which is good for the market. So, guys, Michael Saylor, who is one of the biggest crypto bull, so he is even more bullish than me in the crypto sector. And you all know that he has been buying his company. They already buy billions upon billions worth of Bitcoin. As of today, they are still holding about 500,000 Bitcoin, which is crazy. So that is about 1% of the Bitcoin supply. So which they're already holding. So he made a huge price prediction, which I know that you will have to miss that. So stay tuned. Let's see that together. Not just the Michael Saylor price prediction, which I will be showing you guys a lot of metrics that still show that the crypto market is still on track. So you don't have to be scared as always. So Bitcoin and cryptocurrency is here to stay. So guys, quickly, as you can see, the market is still trading sideways. Bitcoin is still trading at $83,000. They're almost back up to $84,000. That is because a few hours ago was trading between 83,000. So now we are trading at $83,925, which is good. Quickly, let's see the total market. So as you guys can see, Bitcoin is still trading at 83,800 and ETH is trading at 1,900. And SRP is still trading at $2.40. So, and BNB is still trading at $635. The market is still not trading back. So, guys, as always, I know today is Friday and you guys want to enjoy the weekend. Quickly, we will be wasting so much time. Let's dive in some metrics. So, guys, as you guys can see, so this is the Bitcoin Spot ETF holding. So, just about a few weeks ago, when I showed you guys this data, so there was the total Bitcoin when there was holding was about 1.1 million Bitcoin. But as of today, so they have added some Bitcoin. So you guys can see over here. So let me zoom in a little bit. You guys can see better. So the total holding as of today is 1,122,000 Bitcoin. At least the big boys have started adding more Bitcoin to their portfolio once again. So which is not bad. So one thing you just have to know is that as always, the inflation of Bitcoin keep going down every single time. It's not like the dollar, where the government keep printing more money every single time. So as you can see, this is the inflation of Bitcoin. From where Bitcoin was created, the inflation keep going down, keep decreasing. That is because every single Bitcoin is only a 4-year cycle, and every single cycle, so Bitcoin cut the supply by 50%. Let's say, for example, if you did not understand that, what it means by is that the blockchain, which the miners who are powering the network, they earn from the blockchain. So let's say, for example, as of today, they are earning about 10 Bitcoin from for each block. So the next cycle, during our halving event, what happens is that it will cut the supply by 15%. It will be giving them 10 Bitcoin per block. Then they have to buy more machine to be able to mine equivalent of Bitcoin, which they was mining during last cycle. So that is why Bitcoin is this inflation keep going down in every cycle, not like the dollar, the government money. Let me see if I can bring it out. So this is just like the US dollar. Your buying power keep going down every single year. Let me see if I can move my camera a little bit so you guys can see it better. Good. So as you can see it over here, so the US dollar keep decreasing in value every single day. So the government keep putting more money into the system, and your buying power keep going down. Your paycheck remains the same. So this is why you need to add your money into a strong asset like Bitcoin and Ethereum, Solana each time the market did back down. And don't forget, Bitcoin is not the same as Ethereum and Solana. Those ones are tech, but Bitcoin is a store of value. So Bitcoin is the head of cryptocurrency. But once a Bitcoin starts moving, every other altcoin will follow. So that is why Bitcoin still remains the head of cryptocurrency. At least when you are investing, try to make sure please you have about 40% in Bitcoin and spread the others along the altcoin and NFTs. If you haven't still know anything about NFTs, guys, so there is still opportunity in the NFT space. So that is why you need to tune in here on live every single time. That is because even most of the time, so I do share my idea with you guys too in the NFT space. Everything is down right now, even if NFTs are down. So not just crypto overall, NFTs are down, and even in the stock market is still down. So this is the government money every single time your buy power keep going down, as you guys can see. So, but when it comes to Bitcoin, it does not work that way. So we'll be seeing that. We'll be seeing the Michael Saylor price prediction in a few minutes. So Saylor said that he keep buying. So quickly, let me bring it out. Let me bring out this headline over here. Michael Saylor keep buying more Bitcoin. This headline over here. So Michael Saylor's strategy set to raise 711 million to first Bitcoin acquisition. Sure. So Saylor, upon all that they already hold 500,000 Bitcoin. What he's saying is that Michael Saylor is still raising more money to buy more Bitcoin. You know how you want to raise the money. Let's see this other headline. Strategy announced a 10% preferred stock offering to buy more Bitcoin. So they are stock which they hold, they already hold. So they are selling a percentage of their stock to buy more Bitcoin. That is because you know that Bitcoin still remains one of the strongest assets in the past few years that we have ever seen the existence of mankind. Bitcoin has created more millionaires than ever in the past few years. Bitcoin is just existing between a decade right now. Gold, which have been existing for decades upon decades. So Bitcoin has overperformed gold with millions upon millions of percent. If you zoom into the chart, you automatically see that Bitcoin is being up with almost about millions upon millions of percent in the past few years. That is because Bitcoin has a mass supply. So you can discover more gold, but you can't discover more Bitcoin. It only has 41 million in supply, as you can see. So if you can see it over here, so Bitcoin is already up with the past few years with almost about 135 million percent. So this is what makes Bitcoin still remain one of the strongest assets on the planet. So quickly, let's head over here. So this is so guys, this is my Saylor price prediction for Bitcoin. So if you have been wondering that if Bitcoin will ever hit $1 million per coin, so it's a good time to be alive. So this is my Saylor. I want to show you guys the tweet which he made on his S account that they are raising money to buy more Bitcoin. Why do you think that the big boys are raising money to buy more Bitcoin? Saylor says that Bitcoin will hit 13 million in the next 20 years, which is crazy. So one Bitcoin will be at 13 million per coin in the next few years. So this is how you have to take it as an opportunity, and he has been a great investor for the past few years. That is how he makes his money. So through the micro strategy now, which he realized that yes, so Bitcoin has remained one of the best assets. So he knows that Satoshi, either he or she, which nobody knows about that. So his last tweet was about 2011 to today. He become anonymous. Who created Bitcoin? He know that Satoshi brought something to the world, the planet that no man or woman can ever discover again. So that is why he decided to put all his money into Bitcoin system to buy more Bitcoin. So he's trying so hard to buy more Bitcoin, as you can see. Saylor is trying so hard to buy more Bitcoin. He said he will keep buying Bitcoin, and even if Bitcoin hit $1 million per Bitcoin, so he will keep buying more Bitcoin. He will keep raising more money to buy more Bitcoin. So which is good, as you guys can see. So Saylor is saying that Bitcoin will be going to 13 million per Bitcoin, as you can see. So we have a lot of data that still show that the market is still on track, but at least there are still other data that still show that we may still be going down from here. That is why I always say, try to make sure you have some cash on your side. It's very, very important. Mostly as the market is right now, so Bitcoin went from moved from $16,000. We moved from $16,000 to $109,000. Now the market did back down a little bit with 20%. So one thing is that even if last cycle, so before the market started finally coming down, so we did back down with about 13%. Then we moved up with almost about 35% before the market started coming down again. So at least the market is always volatile. You have to put it in the back of your mind. That is one thing about crypto. So this is one of the reasons you need to buy more Bitcoin. You have to see this headline over here. Mystery transfers. I love smart Bitcoin wallet move 434 BTC worth $45 million. Guys, what are you seeing here? This is one of the reasons you need to buy more Bitcoin. So, but this is about 9 years ago. So this address bought a Bitcoin worth about has a lot of Bitcoin there. So we just moved this amount, which is 534 Bitcoin. So a few years back, between 2016, then Bitcoin was trading at $1,000. No, Bitcoin trading at $400 to $500. Well, let's quickly see that. So 2016, since 2016, this just haven't moved. This address haven't moved any single Bitcoin from this address. Let's quickly see. 2016, let's go back. 2016, as you can see, just like as I said, Bitcoin was trading at $400 to $500, 400, 450. So back then, so this address was holding this Bitcoin here, was holding a huge amount of Bitcoin. Which this person haven't be able, for example, you may decide to have thrown away the key phrase. Now you just log into this address, just move about 534 Bitcoin. Since 9 years now. So you haven't logged into this address. I'll be a dormant address for over 9 years. So imagine. So this person, let's say for example, that particular time you have spent about $20 to buy $20,000 to buy Bitcoin. Even if let's say you spend $100,000 today, so the amount of Bitcoin which you just moved, this 534,000 Bitcoin, as of today's price, what about $45 million? This is one of the ways to generate wealth, to create financial freedom. So this is a crypto for you. It may even be that this person bought Bitcoin at $1, but between 2016, he decided to move them to this address. So he may have lost the key phrase. Now he just discovered the key phrase. So as you can see, he became a multi-millionaire by buying Bitcoin earlier. That is how people will be saying in the next 10 years. So in the next 20 years, according to Michael Saylor, as I just showed you guys just now, according to Michael Saylor, say Bitcoin will be 30 million in the next 20 years. The next 20 years, people will be saying you are so lucky to buy Bitcoin at other $100,000. So this is why you need to start investing in the crypto sector. Bitcoin and crypto is here to stay. You have to take it as an opportunity to buy more Bitcoin. So now that Bitcoin is still trading other $100,000, not just Bitcoin, you need to know how the system runs to start buying Solana, Ethereum, and the rest. You can start today as little with $2, $3. Most of us, during the week, we spend up to $10 to $20 to buy Bitcoin, to buy coffee, just in a week. I showed you guys a calculation of a DCA last week. So if you haven't been watching me here, so that means you have been missing a lot. I showed you guys a calculation of DCA. If you have been buying $20 worth of Bitcoin in a week for the past 8 years, the calculation showed that almost about, let me see, let's bring it out. Let's quickly bring it out, guys. Let me see if I can bring that out over here. DCA, let me try bring out DCA calculator. So you guys can see, if you have been buying $20 worth of Bitcoin for the past few years, this is, let's add it to 8 years, the past 8 years, a daily, yeah. Let's add $20, just like as I say. Go. Let's submit it. So if you have been buying $20 worth of Bitcoin in the past 8 years, just like as we add it, in the past 8 years, today you will be up with about 746%. That will, you have spent about $58,000 to buy Bitcoin. But do you know how much you will be holding today? You will be holding about $500,000 of Bitcoin, $500,000. You will be holding about 5.8 Bitcoin just by spending $20 to buy Bitcoin this year. Not you don't have to predict the market, so you just have to buy whether the market is up, whether the market is down. So if you have just set it on an exchanger to you can deposit your cash in exchange. You will set it there. So buy Bitcoin $20 a day in a week, or buy $5 in a week, buy $10 in a week, buy $100 in a week. Depends on your capacity. Depends on your how much you can afford. So if you have been buy $20 in a day for the past 8 years, $20 in a day in the past 8 years, you have spent $58,416. But as of today, you will be holding $494,726 worth of Bitcoin, which is crazy. So that is why Bitcoin and crypto still remain one of the best assets that have generated more millionaires than ever in the past few years. So guys, Bitcoin and crypto is here to stay. The best strategy is by this year, try to make sure you take profit and don't invest more than what you can afford to lose. So don't invest more than what you can afford to lose. So money that you know that you will be using for paying rent, or you will be using for other important things, don't invest them in crypto. So that is one of the mistakes a lot of people make. They come into the crypto market, so they expect that they have to invest and double their money overnight, which does not work that way. Bitcoin is an asset. It's an asset. So when you invest in Bitcoin and crypto, when you invest in Bitcoin, you give it time to grow. So people who buy Bitcoin just 9 years ago, I just showed you guys just now, someone just regret his dumb account now, which he just moved about 534 Bitcoin. He bought Bitcoin now, just moved 534 Bitcoin, worth about $45 million. If you are holding $45 million today, you will be saying that you are not doing well. So even if you are holding $1 million today, it will put you among a good percentage of the world who are doing fine, who are doing well. So guys, Bitcoin and crypto is here to stay. The good strategy is by this year. This other headline here. Let's see what next. Ethereum supplies on exchanges hit 10 years low despite price struggle. Then what does this mean is that so upon that the Ethereum is still down, so it's still hitting about 10 years low, which showed that so in our exchange, so there is not much Ethereum on exchange. So the best strategy is to keep buying, not just buy Bitcoin. As you can see, even if Solana Ethereum is hitting about 10 years exchange low. So in the exchange right now, there's still not much Ethereum. But if you ask me right now, even if Solana, it's still a good time to buy. Yes, it's still a good time to buy. Yeah, you are welcome, my man. How are you guys doing? So it's still a good time to buy. So the big boys are still buying. So which I just showed you guys about a few minutes ago, that even if a BlackRock, they just add more Bitcoin to their portfolio. Last week when I showed you guys that data, BlackRock, the total spot ETF back there, so it was about 1.1 million. As of today, they are now holding a 1,122,000 Bitcoin, which is good. So let's see what next. Let's see this headline over here. Brazil crypto regulator Senate to hold a public hearing on the proposal update. Guys, the whole world right now, so what they are thinking about is about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, because now they are waking now they are waking up. So a few years back, what they were saying, no, so Bitcoin. So many countries were even. I remember a few years back when China canceled Bitcoin miners, just less than about 4 years. So when they drive away miners, now they are taking miners back. So these people have been generating more revenue in the crypto sector. So as you can see, even if Brazilian regulators now the Senate to hold a public hearing on proposing an update, which is good for the crypto market. Even if the market is still down, so there's still a lot of bullish news that still show that we are still on track. So you don't have to be scared. I'm good, my guy, my man. I'm good. I hope you guys are doing great too. So guys, let's see what next. Hong Kong's either partners with Japanese firm to build stable coins across borders limiters service. Because even if the stable coin, just about a few days ago, even if President Trump he said that, so the people who are into regulating crypto regulator in US, so they should start, they should have to also regulate the stable coin so that it will help the US dollar, which is good. So for sure, now every different country they are building a stable coin. But it don't have to be CBDC. That is because that government CBDC, what they want to use that CBDC for is to track all your usage, but it's not like those crypto CBDC. That is because this one will give you freedom. So it's not like the government CBDC. So guys, as you guys can see, without BitTorrent, the crypto market is still on track. So Michael Saylor, which I just called me right now. So Michael Saylor saying that so Bitcoin, as you can see it over here, Michael Saylor is predicting Bitcoin to hit 13 million per coin in the next 2 years, the next 20 years. So just about 2 decades, we just the next 2 decades. So Saylor saying that BTC will be at 13 million per coin. So yes, it is it's still an opportunity. CBDC, the central bank digital currency. So, but most countries have voted against it. So, and you all know that they wanted to build that CBDC in order for them to be able to track your usage, to track where you are or how you're spending. So, guys, Saylor is saying that in the next 20 years, Bitcoin will be at 20 million per a coin. Quickly, let's head over to my S account. As you can see, I'm also streaming to S, aka Twitter. And guys, if you're watching me from S, I can see over here that a lot of you guys are watching me from S. If you're watching me from S, head over to the YouTube channel at Charisco Crypto, so that as you guys have seen, so that each time I'm live, you will get notified. You could be able to discuss about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. As you guys can see, every single day I do live stream for us to discuss about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, for us to achieve a financial freedom together. And you all know one of the best freedom you can achieve for yourself is financial freedom. Let me bring out this is Michael Saylor, the CEO of Strategy. This is the headline which I was just talking about just now. As you guys can see it over here, Michael Saylor tweeted it a few hours ago. He said, strategy announced pricing of the sterling, the petrol refining stuff, which is STRF, offering an upsizing the deal from about 500 million to 722 million. So this is because they want to buy more Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. So crypto is here to stay. Guys, if you are watching me from depends on the platform you are watching me from. So this is my S account, aka Twitter. So follow me on S, and also follow me on the YouTube channel, and so that each time that I'm live here on YouTube, you will get notified. Most of the time, just like yesterday, I was streaming on YouTube. I was not be able to stream to S, which is Twitter. That is why you have to make sure you follow me on YouTube, so that each time that I'm live, you will get notified. Guys, I know that it's weekend, and you guys want to enjoy your weekend. So as you can see, the market is still not doing bad. You still trading sideways. So stay sharp. Don't give your Bitcoin to the big boys the way. So they are trying to push the market down to buy more, so that they will be able to buy cheap and take away your Bitcoin. Don't allow them to take away your Bitcoin. Put it in the back of your mind that each time the market dip back down, you have to take it as an opportunity. Look into the long term. So look into the long run. So people who have bought Bitcoin 10 years ago between $1. So today, even if the market is still down, so if you have spent $10 back then, you still hold almost about $1 million as of today, just with $10. So just like as Michael Saylor is predicting Bitcoin to go to 13 million in the next 2 decades. So if you buy Bitcoin today, other $100,000. So it's always a good opportunity. So this is one of the ways to generate a financial freedom. But I'll always take profit. Let's say, just for example, as Solana, last cycle when we did back down, Solana was trading at under $10. So even if last 2 months, January here, Solana was trading at $296. But as of today, the market is slightly down. So this is the best time to buy. Always try to make sure you have a good catch on your side. We may dip back down below this. This is one of the things a lot of people don't want to tell you guys. So people may always be predicting the upper side, but you have to look the other way around. The market may decide to dip back down. So if we still dip back down to $50,000, you have to take it as an opportunity to buy more. So guys, I know it's weekend, so a quick Q&A. Yeah, guy, my man, I'm good. I hope you guys are all good. So guys, I will see you all, let's say, to be my Sunday. So if I'm not streaming tomorrow, so always turn on your notification bell so that even if something big happen in the market for sure, so I will live stream to you guys to let you guys know what is happening in the market. So as always smash the like and press the subscribe button. Share with your friends and family for them to learn about Bitcoin, so that we could be able to generate a life-changing wealth together. A life-changing wealth, not a life, but just a life-changing wealth, life-changing wealth together. So we'll be able to achieve financial freedom, guys. So, and you all know that's the best freedom you can give to yourself. So see you all tomorrow or next tomorrow, guys. So 6 p.m. Central European time. So Charisco is out. Don't forget, you are